right, cool. Let's do it.
This one goes out to my dad.
For the show.
You never believed in me,
Work harder.
Look at me now.
and you were right. I should have went to college. Should have went to college. Should have went to college.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in the garage with these fucking idiots. This is how.
Yeah.
I should have went to college. Went to college. Yeah. Should have got a degree in business. Could have
Community college.
Hey, community college.
Hey.
Hey.
They ain't transfer any of my credits.
Nope.
They ain't transfer any of my credits.
Facts.
Nope.
My professor, he just has a Reddit.
Damn.
He don't even teach a class or shit. Yeah.
I tried to fuck my teacher for an A.
Hey.
And I fucked her and she still gave me an F.
Hey.
I fucked her for nothing because she was old as fuck.
And your credits didn't transfer. And your credits didn't.
I paid a Guatemalan lady to do my class in algebra online.
Damn.
I said, just get me a C. Here's $100.
That's
Got me a
fire.
C.
Go ahead, Lalo. Go ahead,
Do you
Lalo.
want to buy some fruit? Do you want to buy some fruit?
Go ahead, Lalo. Go ahead, Lalo. Go ahead, Lalo.
Thanks, Dad, for being the opposite of Gazelle's dad, because you actually believe in me.
God is good.
Damn.
Good.
God is
In
good.
your garage. Thank God you let me be in here. But
Damn.
it's fucking hot. Damn, I don't pay no bills in here. Damn.
Supportive
Damn.
fathers. Supportive fathers.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Look, here comes the complete opposite of supportive.
I just
All right,
ate a
cut the beat.
bagel. I'll try that again.
Yeah.
I just ate a bagel. Why am I still hungry? It's rumbling in my tummy.
Yeah.
And all these foods ugly.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. Y'all handsome.
I know.
If you don't wake up and make $1 million, why are you even eating? Follow me for more financial tips.
Shout out KV. Shout out KV.
How do you take your bagel?
On a plate.
With the cream cheese on the side. With the cream cheese on the side. You're grinding on the bagel? Like,
Yeah.
oh.
I said my dad never believed in me.
You're just stuck at your verse.
No, he's bringing it back.
It's not a verse.
He's bringing it back.
It's not a verse. He's opening up.
Yeah.
And we live, motherfuckers. Ooh, it's your boy Lalo.
It's your boy INFINITEDRE from the AM to la motherfucking Z, baby. What's up?
It's Johnny, what's up?
It's your boy Gazelle, and we, of course, my cousin Beto running the ones and twos back there.
Yeah.
And of course, we got another special guest for you guys today. We got the very talented, the very fucking funny Saul Trujillo. How you doing, brother?
What's up? Ponte las pilas.
My boy came in with the fucking Selena merch, fucking fire.
I had
That should
to.
take me out.
This is a Santee Alley grab right here, man. You guys have swap meets like that out here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got like the indoor.
The Bel Air.
Yeah, oh
Bel
yeah,
Air.
we have the outside one
Do they
too.
sell shit like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I haven't been there in
Hey,
years.
bedazzle too. If you want a bedazzle, bedazzle too.
Bedazzle one?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to look that fresh.
And you could buy a lawnmower too at the same time. At the same booth.
And a churro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro, I seen some booths at the Swami that been selling the same shit for the same tools for fucking like 10 years.
Yeah.
It's because we don't want to buy your used tools.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
There's a reason why it's here.
I don't know how the fuck they do. I don't know how they stay in business.
Business is booming though. If they've been doing it for that long, you're like, bro. Like I remember when I went to Swami and I seen a lady selling the same shit. You're still here? You were old when I was little. You must be balling. You be here.
I don't know. That'd be so funny if she was just like a ghost.
She's been dead for 10 years.
Dead for so long.
You're the only one that's been seeing
That
it.
lady's selling. Which lady? What the
That lady,
fuck?
I saw the little flipping dog. What the fuck are you talking about?
She sells this. She sells a Selena shirt.
yeah.
She's wearing
She sells the Selena
It's hard,
shirt. She
though.
hops in a Rari.
That's a classic swap meet. The little flipping dog, and then like the fucking bubbles with the Power Rangers head. Tamarindo candy.
The fish that are already dead.
Don't get me started, fool. Hello, man. I grew up on that shit. That's where I got this shit. This shit was so.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Speaking of, so where did you grow up? Tell the people a little bit about you.
Fuck, man. I everybody take it easy. All right. I'm from Northern California.
Hey, what?
Fuck that shit.
What
Everybody
the
take it easy, bro.
What the
Take it easy, bro.
Fat Sureño vibes right here.
Yeah,
Times 3.
Take it easy.
All
man.
of a sudden we
Paisa.
know math.
The Paisa haircut, man. That's what it's no gang affiliations. I'm affiliated to the Cherry. All right, that's what I'm affiliated to.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, from Stockton. Yeah, that's where I grew up, man. It's
You gotta say it right though.
Stockton,
Motherfucker.
Stockton,
Yeah.
motherfucker, 209, bitch. I'm sorry.
Take it to a whole
You
nother
let me loose a little bit. I'm sorry.
He's not in him.
I was holding him back the whole time. I'm in LA. I know where I'm at. I can't say shit like that.
Grapefruits.
You're lying, baby. You're good.
Oh, Inland Empire. Oh yeah, you guys are Deftones Mexicans. I like it. I feel so at home here.
Yeah, we're good. We're chilling, bro.
What was it like growing up in Stockton?
It was good, man. I grew up in predominantly Mexican neighborhood. Coming up, my grandma had a Mexican bakery, like the first one that was ever created, like in Stockton. It was La Victoria. It was known as a little pink store.
Yeah.
So grew up in a ghetto ass neighborhood with a grandma who owned a bakery. That shit was tight.
That's far. You had bread all the time.
Yeah.
Where you wanted it.
Yeah, we had bread, but like they wonder why I'm so fat all the time. 'Cause they bring home conchas all the time, like the best conchas ever, fresh conchas. And my parents would play this game where they're like, "Dog, you can only have one concha." But they would buy
Play this game.
no, they would buy more conchas and be like, "Don't eat the concha," because they knew I was gonna eat them. It was a real fucked up institutionalized system.
That's institutional racism or something like that.
It just really tell me I can't eat them. Don't buy extras because you know I'm gonna eat them. It's fucked up.
How did your grandma get the bakery?
Well, she came to the United States illegally
Yeah.
using a dead woman's identity.
Straight up fraud.
Yeah.
Straight up robbery.
Her name was Victoria, and then the woman, her name was Rosa.
Yeah.
So, instead of being logistical, my grandmother, instead of naming it Rosa's Bakery, she named it after her real name, not her government name. So it was La Victoria.
He's like, nah, I need my
that's-
name on that shit.
That's my name. My government name's Rosa.
I made those conchas.
She
But,
needed her credit.
She died as Rosa though, but her real name was Victoria.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dark.
It's fucking crazy, right?
They should have just gave her name. Like,
She's dead. It don't matter. She wouldn't give a fuck. Like, yeah, that's what I did. You think her ego was so crazy? Instead of like fucking around, she's like, nah, I'm gonna name it my name and still keep this fake name.
Yeah, and nobody ever caught on or anything.
No one said shit.
I mean, it's not like the other lady's gonna report it. You know?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Dig her out of the ground, take her green card away?
And put handcuffs on her?
Yeah, you're under arrest.
Yeah.
Like, put that corpse down, man. What are you doing?
You didn't say the last name.
It's too late.
What was the last name?
Hey,
of
take
the-
it easy.
Yeah.
Keep it at first name aliases.
Yeah.
that's crazy. Were you the only child?
Nah, man. My grandmother had my mom in Texas, and my mom grew up like deaf.
Yeah.
So she grew up deaf. So she stayed mainly by the bakery a lot, and that's she met my dad. Like my dad was just like another illegal immigrant getting with a first generation Mexican, and they had me, and then they had my little brother. Yeah, they had two kids.
Two kids.
Growing up in Stockton, it was wild, man.
Did they have favorites?
Yeah, me.
He's the one who got all the extra
Yeah,
punch
yeah,
out
yeah.
here.
Me, because it's like the firstborn is always the favorite. I'm not trying to like say that as a flex, but it always seems like that in every part
Someone
of
tell your dad, fool.
I wish.
It's against not for you.
Hell nah.
But here, this
he
thing-
must have missed the memo.
They didn't
He
get
didn't
the
get
email.
the update. He didn't get the update.
Yeah.
And they say it in different ways though.
You know what it is though? I think it's because I think you might be the favorite, but if you got a little daughter, you're gonna be the princess.
Oh yeah, no, you're done.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
been
yeah.
negated.
I had no chance.
Yeah, there was no.
No
Like if
hope.
my
No.
brother, yeah, no, you're done. Yeah.
They
That
put-
all focuses goes on that.
That's the princess, man. You're fucked.
Yeah, fuck. He must have beat the shit out of you with bricks.
Like,
He must have burned you with cigarettes.
have y'all met before?
Yeah.
Nah, because I was useful. Like I would help up my.
Damn, sorry, bro.
You see?
Yeah, be useful.
No, did you fill out?
cutting granite wasn't enough.
Yeah, I guess not.
Did you fill out like fill that out like when you went to the doctor? Like I did shit like that.
Oh, nah. My
Yeah,
mom
the
handled that
paisa.
shit.
You know what I mean? Like, I handled that shit.
Nah, my mom spoke English, so we were chilling.
My mom spoke English as well, but sometimes like her comprehension to English and Spanish was a little bit off because she grew up deaf around Mexicans, and they're not going to take them to special schools.
Yeah.
They just keep them going.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
my mom, her comprehension on both languages was kind of off. So like I kind of knew. I was like, I'll fill this out. I'd help out.
Oh,
But yeah, my mom was smart. It's just like she spoke Spanish a specific way to where the Mexican people, this is off, and then white people automatically assumed, oh, that's just her Mexican accent. No, it's because she was deaf.
Was she entirely deaf? Or,
Yeah.
or-
No, well, it was partially deaf.
Oh, okay.
So she would have to have hearing aids, but she would take them off. You'd have to like scream.
So she just wanted to ignore y'all. She just fucking took him out and shit.
100%.
Rolled off
yeah.
music off. Yeah.
Yeah. But she wouldn't have her hearing aids on a lot, so that's why I get told a lot. I be in a library like, why are you speaking so loud? I'm like, oh, I'm used to yelling at or getting yelled at. This is my normal tone of voice.
Yeah. Ama! You just fucking sit like next to her and shit.
Yeah, 100%. Ama! She's like right here. You know.
You didn't learn any sign language or anything?
She didn't learn sign language.
Yeah,
Mexicans are not gonna learn.
Yeah, why the fuck would you need to learn it if she don't know it?
You better figure it
I
out.
don't know, maybe in school you're like, maybe I should learn to pick this
Nah,
up.
it was literally just talk louder so your mom could hear you. That's all it was.
Just in the restaurant, just yelling at the top of your lungs.
Yeah.
And she would love to go to movies, so she'd have to have her hearing aid high. So, but she didn't give a fuck about her surroundings. So she'd be like, "What did that person say?" Like, Mom, I'll tell you after. She's like, tell me right now. And I have to explain the whole fucking synopsis to Independence Day. Like, look, Will Smith. You know what I mean? It's the whole thing.
Like, why are you gonna tell me afterwards? It does nothing for me. Tell me now.
So it'd be so many conversations after, but like, yeah, this happened. And she'd go, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
She just feel bad because I was like, oh, you're confused for 45 minutes.
Almost the entire plot.
Almost the
All right, so
whole
Bruce Willis doesn't know he's dead.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good movie too.
Yeah, it's out of the Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's that one.
So growing up in like Stockton, right? That
Say
were
it the
you
right
first in Stockton, motherfucker, California. All right. So growing up in Stockton, what is the difference is there a difference between Mexicans in Northern California versus Southern California?
Yeah. Not as many. There's like the whole Pendleton culture, Cholo culture is more predominant out here.
Yeah.
It was more paisa, more like ranchera music, like that style. Like the Mexican mullet went with like a button-up shirt and the belt buckle. Like it was the whole diff. So
We call that Sunday's best here.
yeah, well,
it's like our
that's the
Sunday's
Inland
best.
Empire. That's why I'm like more comfortable out here. But like, you start to get into East LA. I started hanging like talking to George Perez at the Comedy Store. He's just telling me the stories of like being, him growing up in LA and the type of Mexicans they are. It's just so different, bro.
Yeah.
Then you get into San Jose, it starts to become more cholo culture. But at least where I'm from, like the gang members where I'm from, they dressed more black.
Oh.
They dressed more like
They adopted like more hip hop culture than
they adopted hip hop culture more than anything than it was being like a cholo or a Mexican type gangster.
Is Stockton considered like the Bay? Is that the Bay Area?
Nah.
No, it's like nothing at all.
It's
close to the
people.
Bay?
What the unfortunate part about that is that Stockton is like hour 15 away from the Bay. You're not by any ocean or nothing.
Yeah.
But like all the people who grew up in the Bay are getting pushed out by the technology people.
Oh, okay.
They're getting pushed
Tech
out, so
companies.
they can afford houses in Tracy, Stockton, all these farm towns. That's affordable to them.
Yeah.
So then they want to go, well, this is also the Bay, and we got to go, nah, dog, you're
You left the Bay, leave that shit alone.
yeah. That's what it happened.
Yeah, people coming from LA being over here. This is like LA. No, it's not.
It is exactly that situation.
Like,
Stockton
you
is
know?
the Inland Empire of where we're from. 100%.
it's nice.
Shout out
It's
Stockton.
nice.
It's nice.
I mean, I want to say it's nice, but they will tell you it's not nice. They'll talk shit on it. Every time I go Stockton, they go, ugh. And I go, all right, fucking calm down.
But for Stockton, also very much how fast you said no to the Bay. That's how everyone from Stockton is too. It's like, oh, is that like in the Bay? No.
No.
No, because we recognize what part where we're at. We grow all the
Yeah.
food and shit, and like, it's a specific culture. It's different.
So there's pride in like Stockton. Like
I mean, I have it, but there's a lot of people that lose it because they feed into the whole like, oh, shit on your own town. Like, yeah, I'm from Stockton, but I'm not from. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. You're from where you're from.
Facts.
That reminds me of like the people I used to grow up with that were like, yeah, fool, like I'm from LA, back in LA, and it's like, fool, I had you in 3rd grade. You lived here your whole life. What are you talking about? They'd be there like, yeah, fool, back in LA, fool. No, it's because I lived there when I was like 3 months, fool, and then I moved over here.
I had no memories there.
Yeah.
When you go to Mexico, fool, and they be like, oh, ¿de dónde eres? And you be like, they're from LA, bro. LA,
Yeah.
LA, bro. You guys do that
Nobody
shit?
knows.
Yeah, I would be like,
I have
Big
to.
Bear.
No,
It's like
'cause
there's no way they know where Stockton is, right?
you
Like-
have
like,
to. You have to be prepared to be like, look, I'm gonna tell them where I'm from, and then I'll give them a little background behind it. If you don't get it, it is what it is.
Right, that's
Yeah,
facts,
yeah.
facts.
Because the people just go LA because they're either embarrassed or they don't feel like explaining themselves.
Yeah.
Which I understand. It's whatever.
We all do that. It's a Fontana, San Bernardino. You know where LA's at?
Yeah.
Like an hour,
hour
From
away.
there, yeah.
Yeah, just say an hour away from LA.
And it's like Big Bear, like they're in the mountains. Not even the same landscape is not even the same thing. But is that where you started, like your comedic journey, like your, as far as stand up wise?
I started stand up in Sacramento, California, at this tiny little club in old Sacramento. Like, when they do old Sacramento, they do like the fucking shitty roads and like the old town country western type shit.
Oh, like
they got like a
biker gang
coffee shop and fucking I don't know. But there's like this club, Laughs Unlimited. I started there. It was cool. They did like a little open mic night situation. It was tight.
Yeah, and what were you feeling like your moments leading up to like going on stage for the first time?
I kind of knew it felt like I felt like I belonged. You know, like I automatic when I was up there, I was like, oh no, this feels right.
Yeah,
It felt like it fit right away. But then like the second time I had ever done stand up, I bombed. I blanked out, but I was like, and then I was like, you blank out.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out what made me do that. I think because people were hyping me up after the first time I had done it.
Oh, okay.
After I'd done it, I killed. It was like, it felt so natural. And they'd be like, oh, this fool's the next fool. I've been on stage one time. So then they built
He's
me
the next
up.
George Lopez.
And then now they were like, the next Ralphie May. I was like, that fool's white.
That's some bullshit.
That fool's
I hate
white
that shit.
and 150 pounds heavier than I am. That's very mean to say.
That's pretty good.
Like, can you be like someone just as funny, like the next Eddie Murphy? You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah,
just-
I am.
He's black.
He's black.
Stop seeing color.
Stop
Nah,
seeing
they
color.
they associate what they see to like a shape or
Yeah.
like sound. It is what it is. It's
Stupid.
fine. But and then the second time I went up, I just all that fucking got in my head and I just bombed completely. I had a whole set written out. Then I took time off for 3 months. Someone said, "Hey, you should come back," and then I never looked back since.
Did you have family like go those first times that you went, or it was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna be up here by myself?
I had my best friend and his now wife go with me the first time. It was good.
So they were hyping you up.
they were hyping me up.
they were like,
They were hyping me up. Yeah, so it was good though. But if you're gonna do it, man, fucking don't tell nobody. Don't tell none of your friends. You be secretive amongst each other. If you want to do it, don't even pretend like have you done it? Go no, and then continue to keep doing it in secret. Get good before you start inviting people out.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like girls in high school, it sucks. Nah, I never done it. I never done it before. Secretive as fuck. All right, for sure. Then hit.
I got you.
Bomb. Fuck it.
Meanwhile, you were probably mad bitches, right?
Yeah, mad fucking
Yeah,
fat
mad
bitches, bro. Hella tortas. Yeah.
I mean, those need loving too, dude.
Yeah, bro, I love tortas.
Facts. Wait, which tortas you talking about?
Both.
Like cubanas or like
Both.
like cubana?
You like the cubana? I think it's too much. No, wait, no, I'm thinking of
wait, which
no,
cubana are you
torta-
talking about?
I'm talking about the Mexican one.
Okay, you're talking about the food. All right. Okay, so the food we're talking about first, the
A
cubana.
little bit of both.
You think it's too much?
The one I'm talking about the Mexican one, not the Cuban sandwich. I'm talking about the one with hot dog, egg.
That's just delicious. You get everything. You get breakfast.
You never said it was nasty, to be honest.
I never said it was nasty.
Okay, you just said it's too much.
It's like a house party that's too loud. I'm like, somebody's got to leave. You know, the hot dog's got to get out. You know what I mean? It's just too many flavors in one thing.
If one's gotta go, one's gotta
Yeah,
go.
I guess it might be. Are we talking about food? I'm trying to do
That's
diet.
fine.
You
but-
started a new diet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow down.
He's the one that said it.
That's what it's
I
called.
should have started a
The
diet.
slow down diet.
Honestly, I'll be real. I should have. I guess I kind of started a diet, but involuntarily because I've been so fucking busy these past few weeks. So I've just been like eating like once here and there, like every day and shit.
How much is that once for? Don't.
No, you're on it.
okay.
Because it's possible
okay.
for me to eat like 3,600 calories in one sitting. I want to know if you are that same
Okay, so like this
possibility.
morning, I had a piece of meat. I had some sausage.
I don't like how vague you are with the
Yeah.
I know.
Piece of meat. It was like a whole cow.
You could have sucked the dick for all we
Like a
know.
piece of steak, like a cool little piece of steak.
It was a whole ribeye. I killed it.
porterhouse.
Mashed potatoes and fries.
Yeah, I killed like 3 tomahawks.
It was a piece of
It was a
steak,
piece, though. It was a piece.
and it was some eggs scrambled in it, and some cheese and some hash brown.
How many eggs?
It was like 1,400
Two.
calories.
Two.
okay.
I used to do 4, bro, and I just stopped. I don't do that shit anymore because
You for this fucking price hike? Is that your fault?
Yeah.
You were telling that story like you were talking to a doctor. You were being vague about everything.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of hash browns. They were just there.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I guess I'll just kind of have a big meal in a way sometimes, just because I know I'm not gonna be able to eat later. But I really chill out on what the fuck I eat now and just kind of control myself because it's bad. Because the more you feed yourself, the more you want and shit. I
yeah.
feel like you just have to calm down.
I fucking love food, man.
Me too.
If you let me eat like 2 boxes of pizza, I'll just kill them. Like,
You can eat. You can still do
I
that.
could kill that shit.
How old are you?
I'm 20. How fucking old am I? 28. I'm 28.
Oh fuck, I remember.
You're
that.
28?
I remember the
28, yeah.
metabolism.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah.
Well, how old are you, brother?
I'm 38. I
38
can't
for real?
fucking I'm 38 for real. I used to be able to eat fucking a whole pizza in one sitting. Now I'll eat 3 slices and then my fucking chest will be on fire.
You got heartburn.
Your heartburn?
Yeah, I got acid reflux.
Acid reflux.
too, bro.
I get that from the tomato sauce.
It
too.
gets worse
Fuck.
as you age. It feels like because I'm fat as fuck, so I'm like I'm not trying to have my chest feel any kind of sensations. But I'm thinking I'm having a heart attack. And,
It's gonna be a heart attack. Let it be a heart attack.
Yeah, let it be. Not let it be fake heart attacks every
Yeah,
day.
stop fooling
You
me.
got a heart attack come to you?
I just sent a goodbye text for everybody. Like, don't fucking play with me.
And then, bro, I'll be
Alright.
sitting there like I'm about to die, and then like I do a fucking cochino's burp, and I go, oh fuck, we're good, we're back in it.
Back in the game.
Fucking
Kill another
gurgly
slice?
bubble burp.
Another slice.
Oh fuck.
Fuck up another
Let
slice.
me wash it down with a
Nah, I feel you. I can't eat pizzas like too late anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
because
it's over. I just start burping like, and I can't go to sleep and shit.
my dad was he made salsas. Like he was a salsa guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So he grew habanero plants. He grew
Ooh.
serrano plants.
fire.
And he was like, okay, and it's fire. But to have
Smoking
salsa,
all the house, huh?
Yeah, I'll be 7 years old.
every meal.
eating habaneros.
That's fire.
Hard
No, it's
That's
not. Because then
wild
you
as
got
fuck.
you're 38 now. I can't even eat like mild Taco Bell sauce without fuck. I'm gonna die. You gotta like maintain that. Now I used to be able to eat habaneros and serranos. Now I can't do it, man.
That's some
Yeah.
spicy shit right there. That's fire though.
No, fuck that. I can't handle any spice at all. Like,
I've seen Johnny
Nothing?
get spice on
Nothing.
ketchup. Yeah.
like I think the most I can probably do,
Not even ice spice.
like, fuck yeah, I can't. No,
It's supposed to munch, dog.
I'd be munching on the wrong things. Let me tell you, I'm pushing like 300. Look,
Yeah.
He's under that.
I feel like the most I can handle, I'm not even kidding you, is maybe like chamoy. Like that's like where I just like call it. And I'm saying that it fucks me up, but I think that's where I'll like, or probably like buffalo sauce. I just don't like to, but I think buffalo's like my max.
Do you do a lot of buffalo wings?
I don't eat buffalo. I can't. I don't like being spiced out. It's not that it's bad. I'm like fucking dying, but I think that's where like after that I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He took a nice way.
Yeah. I can't do any of that spicy shit. I'm just not used to it. I don't like eating uncomfortable.
So when you go out and eat chips and salt, you just be eating the chips.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, yeah.
Mouth is dry as fuck.
Try as fuck.
He keeps no shit. Everyone else.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Grow up, bro.
So what's the like the average week look like for Saul
Lately,
being a comedian?
man. Well, like let's say now. You wanna
Yeah,
go now?
I'm talking dinner. Like I mean everything.
Oh, you talking about food?
Oh, I thought you meant his life.
I think my show.
About
He's
everything.
like, I was like,
Wait a
man.
minute.
But everything.
I wake
everything.
up, I take a shit. You know what I mean? I smoke a joint. Food, man. Like it is the busy thing, but it is eating like poorly, eating too many snacks. Like instead of like eating breakfast, I'm like, fuck, I'll just have a croissant later. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not good. I should be eating protein and shit.
Yeah.
But it's the nighttime that fucks me up.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
tonight, I like Cinco de Mayo, man. I went. Of course, I went to get Mexican
Cinco
food.
de Drinko.
Yes,
Yeah.
And you went to culinary school, no?
Yeah, I did
So,
go to
like,
culinary.
Damn.
You should probably
You know
know
how
the
to
best
cook.
meals. You should probably know what to
bro.
cook for yourself.
I inadvertently went to culinary school for. I did it so I wouldn't get in trouble.
What do you mean?
Because I went to community college.
Oh, okay.
But like what I'm leaving out is I had a gambling addiction from the ages of 18 to 33. So I would be at the Asian casinos a lot. I spent every single check. Every check I ever had. Every check.
There's no game
including-
plan?
No game plan. Not shit. But I was trying to be a professional gambler. This is before I was trying to be a comic.
Yeah.
So it'd be me and fucking Chinitas like hitting 21, you know what I mean?
Hit me!
But like the places I go to, we have to share a hand. So I put
Yeah.
$20 down. She would put $20 down. I let this little old Asian lady call all the shots.
Yeah.
But I lost all my fucking student aid one year.
What the fuck?
I lost like it was supposed to be all books and shit. And I was like, fuck, how am I gonna explain this to my family that already knows I'm been fucking
They're
all
gonna
I
get
do
money
is
on
play
your
cards.
books now.
So I was like, I saw an ad for Le Cordon Bleu trade school. It was right after a fucking mechanic. It was a trade school. I was like, I'm gonna do that. And I told my parents, I'm gonna use all my student aid to do that. There was no down payment. You could just sign up.
Yeah.
And I went to fucking Le Cordon Bleu culinary school. It was just fucking me, pregnant teenagers, and full straight out of jail, learning how to chop carrots. And that's actually where I found out I wanted to be. Like, I've always loved comedy, but making cholos laugh, making like Mexicans laugh They were like straight up. They were like my supporters. They were like, "Hey, fool, you should try stand up." That's where it had actually all started.
Even the babies are laughing.
They're like, "You should try stand up." I was like, "Oh, okay." And that's how it actually.
So you learned
the idea
recipes
was
and shit from there?
Yeah.
Hey, slide them over because I think I'm gonna eat them.
I picked the picture. What did the culinary school look like?
Yeah.
Bro, it looked like a legitimate academy, man. Like there was like a giant kitchen full like with rows of the metal fucking stove. They gave you a legit knife. It was like a 2-year program. The shit was tight.
But you already had like a background in like cooking and shit.
I was working as a prep cook at an Italian restaurant, and they just upgraded me to line cook, and that's actually where I was still gambling hard when I was in culinary school, because they were like, you got to pick a place where you got to stage, which means that you just go work there for a little bit for credits.
Yeah.
I just chose the place I was working at.
Yeah.
I was like, hey guys, just make me a line cook. So they're like, all right. I should have went. I had a bunch of places that I want to do. I should do it this French restaurant. I should do it at this Italian. I was like, nah, I should do it at my fucking same level as Chili's restaurant.
Fire.
So like,
The drinks are crazy.
Did you graduate the trade school or?
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
graduated
Hell
from
yeah,
trade
that's
school.
dope
Oh,
as
shit.
fuck.
Gotta cook us a meal right now?
People drop
So if you
out.
ever want to not do comedy, you could just go cook.
Yeah, but that's a young man's game, dude. I mean, I either gotta open up a food. If like I quit comedy, it's got to be a food truck because that way the movement doesn't have to be that much. But working 10, 12, 14-hour days.
Bro, that shit's crazy.
That's where I found out people want to know why Mexicans. I'm not saying all Mexicans.
Yeah.
I'm just saying some of the kitchen ones. Okay.
Yeah, I'm motherfuckers put it in hours, right?
Yeah, bro. I know some Mexicans that had like 3, 4, like 2, 3 cooking jobs, right? And that's where you find out, like, oh, this is where Scante reigns supreme. So many fools just coming in methed out, fool.
Yeah.
Methed out, not sleeping, doing 2 jobs. I was like, oh, this is how some of you fools do it.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
It's like a cheat code, huh?
It's a cheat
Because
code.
you're next to them, all like tired, and they're like, "It's my 3rd job."
Yeah.
That's my
Fuck
shit.
you.
And then they go to the fucking bathroom. They come back like, I'm good, fool. Like, all right. All right.
That's a cheat code. It's
Same
like
shit at the
steroids.
warehouse, brother. We had a homie just
Yeah.
like that too. Employee of the month. Every month, dog. Just fucking on the rock, bro.
Just-
Crushing it. Moving pallets, bro. Like I gotta give it to him. He was moving fucking
I mean,
pallets.
he did it like how I ancestors did cocoa leaves. They just put it in there to keep it working. You know what I
you
mean?
go.
That's what they do to this guy.
Yeah.
Wait, bro. So when did you fucking realize you had a gambling problem? Like how deep in it were you?
I was in it, bro.
Were you still
It was
gambling
bad.
like at Le Cordon Bleu? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't stop gambling till I was 33. I'm 38 now.
Oh wow.
And it took, you want to know what's funny is that people say like they're so anti-drug. That shit, I took acid for the first time.
Yeah.
And that shit fucked like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna quit gambling.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it
That
did.
shit does that to
It
people.
flipped the switch in my head. I was like, I'm gonna ask my girl to marry her, and then I'm gonna quit gambling.
Damn, did you
I'm
have
gonna move to LA.
so
It
you-
happened all in one fucking fell swoop.
You think you had like an ego death a little bit? Or-
Yeah, had to
Yeah.
have been something. It had to.
You don't even remember the high? Like,
I remember the high. I just remember going like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
What?
That's all.
yeah.
And now he's and like now he's all addicted to
Yeah.
acid.
Yeah.
He just he goes to the different acid.
Put 10 on
Bro.
black. He's just,
The last time I did acid was in Silver Lake with this punk rock anarchist fool. He had like really good acid. We were chilling, and then this fool, we were walking around Silver Lake. Like it was getting pretty sketchy. Like it was getting pretty shitty. Like we were like in the depths of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if we run into some bad people? And then I looked at him and I looked at me. I was like, oh no, we're the bad people. we're the people all these.
Unless like there's like a mirror out there.
yeah. Like, oh shit. We're the creeps at the park right now.
Teenagers around there.
They're like, oh, these guys are scary. I'm like, oh yeah, my bad.
What are you doing acid?
Were you betting money you didn't have though, or
Yeah, bro.
really?
When you have the addiction, you
Credit
bet.
card.
I owed hella people money. Credit card maxed
Okay,
out.
give us like a rough estimate how deep, like money wise.
Or like the time that you
I
were
never paid
most.
I never paid culinary school back.
oh shit.
Shout out to y'all.
They still looking for you?
No, they
out
done.
to
They went
Cordon
under.
Bleu.
They
Sally
won.
Mae went
Hey,
under.
let's go.
This,
The Cordon Bleu went under.
This episode is sponsored by Le Cordon Bleu.
I waited it out.
That's right.
You cannot pay your bills and just wait it out.
Yeah. But don't most trade schools just kind of like go under?
You hear
Yeah.
that, kids?
That's
Do
true, huh?
acid and don't pay your fucking bills. That's how you do
Nah,
it.
I was in it for, and then like I had went in depth. I was like, I'm not gonna own a house. I'm a shitbag comedian who gambles. I'm just sleeping on couches, sleeping in basements for like cheap. So I was just out there being a comic, just being a fucking scumbag. So I'm not gonna pay my bills. You know what I mean? I'm out there fucking doing coke on the road. You know what I mean? I'm out there. But then I got my shit together, and then I was like, all right, I guess I should pay them back. And I looked, they sold it to a company that buys debt. And then that company tried to tell me, oh, you owe 44 racks.
Oh, shit.
And then I had to look up the company. Was just that Sally Mae went under. That company bought Sally Mae's debt. And then technically, I'm free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then I knew I was free when they were like, look, you don't have to pay the whole 44K. You can just settle it right now for $1,200. I was like, oh, this isn't real.
They just want some money.
Bro, that shit, a lot of that shit's fake as fuck. Like, and a lot of them are just taking like government like funding and just fucking people with it, bro. It's a lot of like the trade schools and like private schools and shit. They be doing some grimy ass shit. Fuck them for real.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure tuition was crazy expensive.
It was fucking nuts, man. Of course, I didn't read none of the paperwork. I signed it all. I was just trying to not get my family mad at me. They knew I was gambling all my money away. You know, it is what it is.
They knew for sure.
100%.
Did it translate?
I kept asking him for 20s. It's like,
I owed everybody money.
Did the gambling translate into like other aspects of life where you were just gambling life? I guess.
Well, I stopped eating. That's where I lost the most weight. I figured out I was depressed, so I was losing like 30 pounds, 20, because I was just at the tables.
Damn, I need to hit the tables.
You're hitting the wrong tables, fool.
Yeah, the wrong.
What casino is it? What the one by the
Yeah, it's not a casino. You just, when
I'm
you
just
start
fat and
going to
broke
this shit,
then.
I wouldn't call some of these places casinos, bro. It's just like a hole in the wall that they that they would just put a blackjack table at, and a mean looking Vietnamese lady that takes your money.
Sounds like a great time.
I mean, sometimes you could run out of there with like $500-600, you know, in like 15 minutes, but sometimes you could lose $2,300.
Oh, yeah, you definitely lose more. I know my grandpa has like a gambling addiction.
Most Mexicans do.
Yeah, and they do. That's the thing.
Old Mexicans do.
I think like there's not enough awareness about it too, and then like especially now with the whole they make it so easy to gamble now with the whole sports betting and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, was it like DraftKings or whatever, stuff like that.
Not sponsored. Don't say their name.
Yeah, or
Hey.
Draft Deep or whatever.
Draft Queens.
Yeah.
They're crushing it.
Yeah, Queen Draft. Yeah, but my grandpa, he has a gambling addiction, and I remember the time that he had literally like won like $200 like on a slot machine, and he gave it to me. He gave me the ticket like right here. We were right here at San Manuel, and I was like, so I had it, and he was holding, and he was like still gambling, and I saw in the slot machine he was running out of money, right? And it was probably it wasn't even enough money anymore to make a bet. It was probably like 10 cents or something like that. And like I literally turned the other way, and I looked back at my hand, and the fucking ticket was gone. And he took it out of my hand and put it back in, and he gambled the rest. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was for gas and hookers. But I guess I can't do that anymore.
And he's like 8.
Yeah.
That's for guys and hookers.
Yeah, that's a motherfucker, man. But it's a whole mentality thing, man. It fixed me. I do casino gigs now. That's where I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I got shit to do.
Unless they give you like credit, that'd be sick.
I usually give the credit to my openers.
That's fine.
You know, I'll
Damn,
like
so you beat
gamble
that
it
shit
for
then.
me. Yeah, because I don't want it to go to waste. You know, it's like a free drink when you go to like when you guys, one of you starts stand up secretly. You know, you're gonna see a lot of free drink tickets.
Yeah, it happens a lot. I heard.
I just become an alcoholic. Yeah.
Goes for the drink.
Yo, this guy, I gotta love
You
him.
bomb every time
Yeah.
you get a drink, so you're chilling.
Yeah. You had said earlier to reiterate, you were living in your car and shit.
Yeah, that was by choice. That was by choice.
right.
That
Yeah,
wasn't like I had to do that shit. That was like the only way that I'll move out here is if I just do it.
Right.
Some people are very smart, and then they save up a bunch of money. They got a plan. I was like, nah. The only thing I know is the Comedy Store. So I was like, I'm gonna sleep in my car, go to the Comedy Store. Sleep in my car, work a job, go to the and I did that for like a year.
Yeah. And like, so like, what's like the starter kit for living in your car that you wish you would have known that you had?
Fuck, man. The starter kit is get a better car than a Toyota Corolla. Get something where you can stretch your legs out. Stretch your legs out. Something you could actually put like a little single mattress into.
Yeah. You
Like
have a
a
Cadillac and shit.
Yeah, something.
And like were your windows tinted too?
Yeah, my windows were tinted, but I also put the front
a
fucking.
must.
Yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have a must.
I just tinted my
just
windows
tinted
last week. It
his
looks
front
dope.
Yeah, but he tinted the front
Yeah,
though.
that Corolla.
I like
All
how
of
you
them.
turned it about yourself.
Yeah.
Me? Yeah, I tinted my windows. Yeah,
Are
no,
you-
for real though. Yeah.
yeah. You definitely need your windows tinted because it adds to the stealthiness that
Adds
you
to the
need.
mood.
Yeah, I was living out in a specific park. There was an app that they called a camping app to best places to camp, but it also put best places to sleep in the city
Yeah.
to camp in your car.
Yeah.
Damn.
So one of them was Plumber Park. I don't live in my car anymore, so if
Yeah.
you're living in your car, Plumber Park.
Handles.
And don't take my spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there right now.
Hey, bro, you mentioned earlier that before you did, well, when you did acid, you did two things, right? It was quit gambling, and then you said you wanted to propose to your girl.
Yeah.
So you had a girl that whole time you were living in your car too, or those are two different timelines?
That was living in my car was after the acid. That's when I moved to LA.
That's when he moved to LA.
That's when I moved
Oh,
to LA.
okay.
And I had a girl there. I had a
But he was still
fiance.
gambling.
You still had a girl too when you
While
were
I was living in
with?
my car.
What the?
She was living at my mom's house in
I
Stockton.
like that's
I
the
thought you were living
wildest
in another
part.
car and shit.
Nah. She was living at my mom's house in Stockton because she still had a day job, and she was my
But
mom.
they knew that you were living in your
Yeah,
car?
they were like, you're fucking crazy, but you're this is the only way you operate.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. They're like, they know they weren't gonna stop me. I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a different kind of supportive right there. That's a weird supportive right there.
But like it worked out. Me and my lady live in a 1-bedroom that we just got like 6 months ago,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Congratulations
Yeah.
on that.
Tight.
It's too expensive. LA's expensive as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but everything's there.
Come to the IE, bro.
Come on.
Shit was
here.
far. Shit was far from the comedy.
It's
store.
like
That shit was-
Stockton.
Yeah.
And you're like in the Bay right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
in
pretty
Stockton.
far.
Yeah.
Not too bad in Stockton.
Just a small walk.
I could see
Down to
myself
210.
raising a family out here, 100%. Like raising kids out here. I think that would be a good move. If I didn't need LA and needed to be closer,
Yeah.
the Inland Empire would be an excellent choice.
You can always start a bigger comedy scene out here.
There's stuff out here though. There's gotta be.
The improv's like right here though.
The Improv's
Yeah.
right
Casino.
here.
Yeah.
The
casino.
casino just started.
Dirty casino. Huh? What casino?
It's
It's
it
Yamava.
was someone no, but now it's called like
Yamava.
Yamava or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
They have great tables. Let me tell you.
You trying to get him back in?
Hey,
The,
man.
the minimum's like 15, bro.
Yeah. The minimum 1,500.
The game needs you back
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
The
My
game
my
needs-
lady's from Riverside County, so I wouldn't necessarily mind moving back out more this direction anyway.
What made you want to do acid? That's my thing.
I've never done it. I like drugs.
Oh, all right.
I
That's
enjoy
You hear
pretty
that?
simple.
Try the drug.
Yeah, yeah.
I
you.
love drugs, man.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Drugs are the best. I would say if we didn't need food, it would be drugs and then food. But we need food, so therefore I'm addicted to food. I smoke weed every day. It's majority weed.
Yeah.
But it's like to say I haven't done other things is fucking stupid. I like, and people are weird because like I don't drink.
Yeah.
I drink like that was a shot, whatever, but I don't go out and get fucked up. They'll be like, you're just gonna do these things sober, not drunk. I'm like, yeah.
Can't relate. But
I like
I mean,
that.
like honestly, like everybody has their shit, you know. Everybody,
Yeah.
like go to whatever. There's some people that don't drink.
Yeah, mine's Coke.
Yeah.
That's how we
cool.
that's how we crank these podcasts out, bro.
Yeah.
Coke is fun.
Yeah, no, Coke is fun.
I'm not sure if you're serious or not, but I'm like, no, I enjoy it.
Nah, it's great. It's great. Nah, I'm serious.
And you're not allowed to be a fat cokehead no more. They're like, you're gonna watch out. I was like, I don't.
Oh, it's coming back.
Being a fat cokehead,
Yeah. Being yeah, it's
the whole
trending
thing.
again. It's gonna start trending again.
I do take like when I watch one of my other fat friends do cocaine and I'll see that they had a big meal for lunch. I'm like, all right, maybe no cocaine tonight. Fucking take it easy. It's one or the other. You don't do both. You're not trying to die like a king.
You smoke off the bowl or the bong or wax?
I smoke mainly out of a joint lately. I've been doing that, but it's hard to have a bong when we ain't got no patio. I'm trying to get my deposit back. I'm old now. Hella friends are like, nah, man, fuck that deposit. That deposit gone. I'm like,
Yeah, bro, that shit's gone.
better give me my goddamn deposit back.
Bro, they'll look for any excuse to not
Yeah.
give you that shit, bro.
Yeah.
They see a chip in the paint, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Bro, my wife is white. So she's
Oh, let's go.
she's white, bro. So no, it's like
You're winning on the legal
Congrats,
side
brother.
too.
bro. It's great because it's like she's getting a little Karen-esque, But little Karens, man, you treat them like pit bulls, man. You just got to put them in the right direction. You got to put them in the right direction. That's all. So I just like hone yourself towards getting the deposit back.
No, not the baby, the
Not
landlord.
the baby. Not the black people barbecue. Leave those alone. I'm talking about this phone call right now. You know what I mean? Tell them that we need our deposit back. And it worked. We got our deposit back at our last place.
Let's go.
And we cracked some shit. We cracked some tile. She fucking took something off the window. She's like, I'll get our deposit back. I was like, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Get yourself a Karen.
Starts a legal team.
I'm telling you right now, if you are a responsible Latino, you ain't got yourself a girlfriend, fucking you see a little white girl who has a little attitude, fucking rescue her like a dog. And then put her in the right direction.
She has all her shots.
Leave the street vendors alone. They don't need no permits anymore.
Yeah.
It's
I love
legal.
my girl's a gordita too, so she'll see a street vendor. She'll like, one fruit. This thing. No. Every time she sees the fruit, she loves it. Like, fuck yeah.
That's fire.
You know you're pulling over.
Yeah. We pull over every time. She's like, let's get some pineapple and shit that I don't like jicama. She loves jicama.
Support small business, huh?
Can you smoke and go on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I feel like I almost
scoffed at
offended
you.
him.
Yeah. Like, come on, dude.
But like smoke what though? Like you're just asking
Weed. I
in
just
general?
smoke
Weed, fucker.
I just smoke
Anything?
weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smoke whatever. Like I can't. I have to control it with the edibles. There'll be times I'll be doing some
Fuck
edibles
that.
and I'll go, fuck.
They
All right,
smack
that
the
was
shit
too
out
much.
of you, huh?
Yeah.
You been too high on stage before?
Yeah.
Hey, stop offending him. Damn.
Yeah,
What's the worst high you ever had on stage?
Oh
remember?
man, it wasn't. I just got done with my set. I was hosting for this dude Phil Hanley. He's a funny New York comic. But at the end of the show, it was the second show. I had taken edibles before. I took 100 milligram edibles before my set. But that's usually in the pocket of what I can do. If it's scientific, like if it's like if the company knows what they're doing, it's 100 milligrams on the nose.
Yeah.
Fine. But this was like a hood spot.
Yeah.
And it said 100 milligrams. So sometimes
Per bite.
100 milligrams is, they don't know the science behind it. So it's either going to hit like 10 or it's going to hit like 500. This shit hit like 500.
Oh, shit.
Fuck no.
And I was like, this headliner was getting off and I had to go back up and say, thank you for coming, everybody. Come back. And in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, you got to just go, thank you for, fuck, how do you say it? Thank you for coming. I started, fuck. And I remember almost falling, going up there, shaking the headliner's hand. And I go, hey, everybody, thank you for, and I got through it. And I remember it felt like it took me 2 minutes to get off the stage. Everybody got out. And then I had to sleep in my car. I was in San Francisco. I had to sleep in my car for 4 hours before I could drive home.
No, man.
It was bad.
I think the beauty of comedy clubs, though, if you're not fucked up, everybody else is.
But were you sleeping in your car at the time?
Nah, I wasn't.
No,
This
so you
was
weren't even
this was
home.
like
You were
3 months
just-
ago.
You weren't even.
You were home, like you were.
It was like 3 months ago. Yeah. I was just at home.
He still had to go home. You weren't
Yeah,
home.
you had to go real home. Okay.
Nah, I had to go to my mom's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I do Northern California, I go. If I'm in San Francisco, Sacramento, people are like, oh, just stay at my place. Like I always go to my mom's in Stockton. It's like a 90-minute drive, 60-minute drive, but it's still worth to go see my mom.
Yeah.
Well, and I want to ask you, with crowds, have you ever had like a boo or any shit? And if you haven't, like, how would you handle that if you haven't had that?
I've never gotten booed, which I would handle. Like I like doing crowd work. I know that like the big thing right now on Instagram is crowd work, but not to shit on the guys that do it. But a lot of them, it's the most simplistic, easy way of doing crowd work, and it's not like the way I like crowd work growing up. Man, it's natural. It's improv. It was good. It's not like forcing someone to tell you information. Like if somebody wears a funny hat, you roast them a little bit, and then you play off that. Like I like that type of crowd work. So like if somebody were to boo me, I would stop what I'm doing and I go, what'd you boo me for? I like, I would independently.
Why?
Because the thing is that I like putting out individual fires. Because I like instead of being confrontational, there's only been a couple times where I'm like, oh, this person's fucked up. There's no talking to this person. But that's pretty rare.
Yeah.
So if somebody boos me, I want to know why.
Damn.
While on stage.
Yeah.
And then I'll riff off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave a review.
I think, what's the Filipino? What's his name? The Joe Coy.
Joe Coy. Yeah.
His crowd work right now. I mean, he just be doing arenas and shit, just doing crowd work. I'm like, huh? Like that's crazy. Cause you mostly associate crowd work with like smaller clubs.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker just doing it in like big ass venues and shit, just calling people out in the audience. I'm like, that guy. that guy does crowd work right.
Yeah. It's hard to do it in that. I can't even fucking think about how he does that shit because it's just so many people.
That's why I thought it was like, what the fuck? This guy's got some, a pair on him.
Then it just means that the lighting's got to be real good in the front, and then they like focus on specific people already. But I don't know. I wouldn't even know. I barely do it in a regular club, but if it's a crowd is rowdy, there's no way you're gonna just get away with doing regular material.
You gotta throw some crowd work.
Like these Latino crowds, these black crowds, bro. Like I love them to death. That's where I grew up, like figuring out how to do stand up. But it's like you gotta come with some riffing. You gotta come with because I do stand up like I'm talking to people at a house party sometimes. Because you got to be in it, you know what I mean? You never know what's gonna happen in the room. And then I see some comics get mad, like I'm just trying to do my material. I was like, well, it's not gonna work tonight.
Yeah.
You got to talk to them.
So you got to be prepared for that shit.
Yeah, you have
to be able to adjust is what it sounds like. You're saying just like, at least from what I'm hearing.
It's just naturally talking to them, except for like a lot of these crowd work guys forcefully talking to them just for content.
Yeah, right. I would hate to be in the fucking crowd. I'm just like, I'm trying to hear something. Like how Lalo says, Lalo, when he goes to clubs, he's like, I'm trying to hear fucking material. Like, he's not really fucking with the crowd work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with your opinion about the crowd work. I'm not the biggest fan of people who just do crowd work and that's like their stick. I like that as like a fallback. Like if you're really good at that, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I want to hear your material. Like I'm there for that.
A lot of the times the good guys will integrate, like their questions will be calculated to where they'll know where to go with it in their set. Will they write 4 different paths on how they're gonna go with a punchline? Which is genius. It's just hard to do. But a lot of these crowd work guys will just go, oh. And then they'll don't know where to go. Yo, this is awkward as fuck.
Do you remember a motherfucker who was just rowdy as shit? I went like somebody that you got kicked out or something out of a club.
Oh, you mean like a heckler?
Yeah, like just somebody who's too much.
I used to these Modesto mics. I used to do a mic at the Clarion Inn in Modesto, and we would do it at the worst time. We would be doing stand up during the NFL playoffs. So there's an open mic during the NFL playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys were playing. So there was like maybe 6 people, 7 people there to watch the open mic showcase, and there was like hella like full straight out of jail. And I only know this because we were interrupting the Cowboys game. This fool was like, "Hey, fuck, y'all shut up over there." He was getting mad because I was kind of like,
"The fuck,
shut up over there."
Your set?
Yeah, to my set, and then I was shitting. I had a mic, so I'm shitting back on him.
Right.
And he takes his shirt off. He's like, you fat motherfucker, I've just got out of jail. I'm ready to kill everybody.
What?
And I was like, oh, okay. Thank you for calling me fat. He's like, I know you're fat. You take your shirt off right now, like how I took my shirt off. I was like, this is gay. He got mad at that. I was like, nothing wrong with that, but
He's like, no, it's
hey, but like, typical cowboy fan,
So, you had to slide that in there. You didn't have to slide that in there.
My team isn't even that division, so.
And then he was about to come up a little bit, and then I was fine. Like as soon as I see to the left, one of my boys had a mug, and then to the right, one of my boys had a bottle. Like they were ready for him to come at me. I just you get mad confident. I was like, yeah, that's right, bitch. Fuck you. Do it. He gets too close. I'm like, guys, hurry up.
His homies are coming up behind him. His homies.
But then the bartender ended up coming around, going like, come on, let's go. But shit like that. I've done shows where a guy got choked out.
Oh shit!
Like rear naked choked. And it was by the funniest thing ever because it was a big fucking cholo fool with a ponytail. And he was just like heckling the comic. On stage, he was just like this white dude. And I see a 5'3", 130-pound security guard come around, jump up, get this 6-foot full cholo on the ground. Dude, we rear naked choked him. He did like a koala hanging onto him he had to take him down. Yeah. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a fool who was like 6'3", monkey rear naked choke a guy before in the middle of someone's set. And then the guy kept doing comedy. I was like, no one's gonna watch. Just get off stage. Someone just got monkeyed in rear naked choke. They're dumb one watching you.
Whole ass guillotine, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How do you deal with that, like as a doorman? Because you're currently a doorman right now at the comedy store, right?
Luckily for us, the comedy store actually has security guards. A lot of these clubs don't have security guards. These fools have security guards, and they have guard cards, which means like they'll swing on you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A guard card means they'll swing on you. They'll do whatever they have to do, and then there'll be like they have extra, like not like a cop, but like they're allowed to have pepper spray. They're allowed to like really, because if you punch someone and you don't have your guard card, like you could get in actual like trouble because you like, but like the guard card protects them for some reason. I have no idea how. Why.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I usually just call security, or I've never had to grab somebody myself, but I want to.
What do you mean?
I want to smoke. I like it.
Get your guard card.
So
bro.
you're keeping an eye out for it, or like does the comedian
I hate it.
give you like a little wait, like, hey?
No, that's very rare. Some comics are really good at it. No, someone just trying to take a picture. Someone just openly talking. It's mostly entitled white people. I hate to be racist about it, but it's like people that probably don't go out a lot and they got a lot of money and they're just like having full blown conversations.
Bro, that shit is baffling to me. Like I've said this to a couple of our guests before. When we were at a Bill Burr stand-up show, and these tickets weren't cheap, and these motherfuckers were just having like you said, just conversations. I was like, oh, y'all just got money to burn, huh? Like
go to dinner.
Yeah, just, why the fuck are you guys here if you guys don't even care? And then he would say shit, and they would just be like, boo, or whatever. Like they wouldn't agree with politically.
Entitled,
and I'm just like, you guys are clearly not fans. What the fuck are you guys doing here? You know? Yeah. It's like, I've encountered those fucking people before. I'm like, I just got money to burn.
Yeah, I hate that. Those are the worst type. Those are a lot of them. I felt like that. Like the tech people in San Francisco, during them they go to shows where I just see nothing but like, oh, I'm gonna do bad because these people are just here because the tickets cost $30 and they spent this on the bar. They don't give a fuck about comedy. They give a fuck about the fact that like we're out and we're seeing.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That's annoying. Damn.
So how did you get the gig as the doorman at the Comedy Store?
I was hanging out a lot, and then one of my boys, Stephen Fury. He's an
Avenger.
Funny guy. Avenger. Yeah. And he vouched for me. He's a regular at the con. He's got his name up on the wall, and he was a door guy there. And then he worked the system. He kept being funny, and then they passed him, and then he put my name in, and then they saw him. They interviewed me, and then they audition you, which is a 5-minute set. Mm-hmm. Like if you're not funny, they'll go nah.
Yeah.
Well, 5 minutes is enough.
Can you come back though? Like.
You can come back, but if you're not funny, you just don't get hired. Mm-hmm. People think like, how do you become a door guy? I was like, you have to be funny first and foremost.
Oh shit!
Yeah, before you can start pushing a broom.
It's auditioning to.
It's not even pushing a broom. It's like really. It's really. I have a lot of fun, but it's definitely it's just checking tickets. It's cleaning up throw up if it happens. It's very rare, but it's fun, man. I feel like a kid again doing the job, and then the fact that I could fucking do stand up while I'm on the clock is the best.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
Is there anybody, because obviously a lot of people coming through that place, is there anybody you've ever been like starstruck for, or?
No, it's doing the opposite for me. Like being there, you be around stars and shit. Now I just like, fuck it.
Yeah, you just don't care.
I've seen Martin Lawrence before. He's just like walking by. They're like, it's Martin Lawrence. And I'm just like, meh.
Yeah. I watch Big Mama's House too.
Inside he's all like this. He's all
nothing against Martin Lawrence.
He's excited to meet you.
Yeah.
He don't even give a fuck. Who the fuck are you?
Nothing against him, but it's just like, I've seen him, like
Yeah.
I'm surprised at myself, and it's not even like I think of myself as anything. It might be the same you ain't shit mentality where it's like, that's he's also a person, I guess.
You want to go into the tattoo? Because I know you said it off camera, but for the listeners that didn't.
Yeah, I have 2 tattoos. I got my wedding ring tattooed on me on my finger, and then I got a "you ain't shit" tattoo. It's a sort of an ego killer. Like if I'm talking too much shit, I gotta look down. I go, fuck.
So it's for yourself.
And also when I'm not working hard enough, because I'm lazy. It's easy to be lazy, bro. I gotta force myself. Like you gotta write this. It sucks.
Yeah.
You couldn't just get like a wristband?
Hey, stop that. Stop with the logic.
No, because then he's gonna get too lazy to put on the wristband.
I'm way too lazy.
You have a mirror at home with a marker?
Yeah.
When you wake up?
Yeah, man. It's the best job for comedians. And I encourage that. I like to encourage Latinos.
Yeah.
Like you guys, I hear you want to do stand-up. I just want to see if you can cut it. Because it's hard.
I believe it. I am completely humble when it comes to that. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind. If anything, I kind of hope the first time I go up that I bomb. Like,
yeah, you probably will. Whether you want it or not, it's probably going to happen.
Yeah, because I'd rather deal with the expectation of knowing what bombing feels like than succeeding, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'd rather, like, this is what what it feels like to be, like, ain't shit, you know?
Yeah.
Versus, like, having the hype and then having the hype die off. I'd rather start off feeling like shit.
You should get it tatted for me.
Yeah, I am gonna fit. Okay.
No, I just put it in the mirror.
Yeah, I get it tatted.
Somebody was like, "You should get you are the shit." I was like, "Man, I'll just look at this arm the whole time."
You wanking with that
you,
arm
arm.
now?
You wake
Just walking like this.
Yeah.
I'm a lefty now.
Do whatever I want.
I know you joked about it earlier. You said how there's this motherfucker who called you. You're the next Ralphie May, right?
Yeah.
But if you were to compare you are Saul Trujillo at the end of the day. But if you were to compare yourself to like another comedian, who do you think you resemble?
Fuck.
Or you're just Saul straight up?
Or is there someone that you like really look up to that's really like?
I mean, it was George.
Lopez, really?
Yeah, I looked up to George a lot. He's in my top 5.
Me too. I mean, there's been a lot of hatred for the guy lately and shit.
I mean, here's the thing. However you take fame in, or however you mentality, whatever you become in this situation, I mean, it is what it is. That doesn't negate the fact that I still love his stand-up, loved his material, grew up on his show.
It. Yeah.
It is what it is. And I also kind of have that, like, if George Lopez would have been like, who's that fool? I'd be like, he's right.
Yeah.
Who am I? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who I am, you know?
I don't want to be here.
And that's not to be submissive or anything. I feel like I'm always going to have that, you didn't earn that mentality. So even when I have like all this shit, I'm like, I could do better.
So you have like a survivor's guilt.
Yeah, I have I could be I could have all the success and be like, it's not enough. It's not, you know what I mean? I don't equate success to money or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's weird, but like, it's George. I like George a lot.
Yeah. I mean, we all grew up on him. I love George.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk shit about him now, especially with the whole.
He's just a cranky old Mexican man.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of because we are on that wave right now where like Latinos got to bring up Latinos, or Mexicans right now we got to bring up Mexicans, you know. So I understood why people were coming at him in a certain direction, but I'm like, at the end of the day,
I waved him off, dog.
Yeah, me too. At the
Like
end of the day,
some
I'm gonna. It's the art, right? Like you're gonna appreciate the art.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about all the. You know how they say like don't meet your heroes or whatever. But like I'm just like I'm still gonna keep you as a hero because of what you do on stage.
Yeah. But here's the thing, like the shit that he said about Ralph, it really bummed me out. And I rolled my eyes at it and I'm like, God damn it, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. But at the same time, I do wave it off like whatever. I mean, if I could, I don't want to meet him.
Yeah,
I don't want to meet him at all.
Dang.
Yeah.
I would like not to. I would like to have him like, man, in my head, I was like, that's George Lopez, the George Lopez show. But I'll be honest with you, I don't want to meet him.
Oh, okay.
I'd be content with not meeting him, having him be in my top 5.
Who else is in your top 5?
Chappelle.
Chappelle's in your top 5.
Yeah.
That's 1.
Chappelle's 1.
Uh-huh.
And then I would go, I think 2 would be Burr.
Yeah.
And 3 would be George. 4 would be John Panette. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Never heard of him.
He's this white dude from Boston. He looks kind of like my dad.
What?
Is that a
Good looking guy.
Yeah, he looks white. He looks like a white. But if anybody bugs me out, like the comparison to Ralphie, which I get because I guess energy, but like I like John a lot. Like you go out watch some old. I'm starving up here. He's like the OG fat white comic. He had this bit about eating at a Chinese food buffet. It's racist as fuck.
Love it.
That's my favorite shit.
Those are the best bits.
He'd be like, he can't. He's like, I go to the Chinese buffet. I keep eating. He's like, you scare my wife. You come up here too much. Eat vegetable. Him getting roasted by an Asian person. It's so funny, fool.
Yeah.
And then 5, oh man, I always have trouble with 5.
You should put yourself there.
Nah, man.
Why not?
I'm like 99th on my list.
Put it right there on your arm.
You put
Number 5.
You put
Number
5 and your name right there, so you're always number 5.
Yeah. That'd be fucked up though. Someone sees it. It's like, is that a combo or what the fuck?
How does it make you feel though? Like, I'm sure you're on some people's top 5. Like Saul Trujillo.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
When people,
But you are though. You know what I'm saying? Like you're funny motherfucker. You're gonna be on somebody's top 5.
You're in our
mean,
top
You
5.
probably already are. dude, honestly.
Maybe I feel like because a lot of times
I don't have a special out yet though. That's the only thing, right? Like if I have the hour to back the content.
I'm sure
you know
you've
what I mean?
seen regulars though to come out and see you, like people who you
I've
maybe
had a
recognize.
couple people
yeah.
that have been regulars, and it's not to say that I'm not. It's weird. I'm not calling them weird.
Yeah.
But I never thought I'd be like, people would stop me at like, and it's not like everywhere, and it's very little. It's but if I'm going to a Food for Less, your boy's getting stopped once.
Next to the bolillo.
I swear to God, bro.
The conchas.
Every Food for Less I go to, like, can we get a picture of it? Of course.
I'm a man of the people.
I'm over here. We're taking a fucking background chicharrones. Let's go.
I fucking feel it though, dude. But for me, like, I wouldn't want to meet people where like I'm getting food. Like, I'm already guilty feeling like coming here. Like, don't tell me I had a Jack in the Box. Like, I shouldn't be here, bro.
Yo, that's Jack.
Like I've been a fucking like
Fuck, he's even got the white on. Like the hair. That's fucked up, dog.
like
And the red.
I didn't even think about that.
I've been to like stores and shit and like restaurants and like I've come across people that watch the podcast and stuff. But I've never seen someone I like, the fucking fast foods and shit. I'm like, don't fucking meet me there, bro. Like, I shouldn't be here.
Like,
I just told y'all last week on the podcast I was on a diet.
they're like, order for Johnny.
Yeah.
15 tacos. That's out.
That's not me.
It's for a party.
Yeah.
It's my homies. It's my homies.
Hey, but for scientific experiment, what if it was me?
Yeah.
Walk through the back.
But I do feel that I do strongly believe that you're already on somebody's five, and
For sure.
honestly, you're gonna have to just one point where just get used to, like just
No,
accept
I'm
it,
starting.
you know what I mean?
The show in Bellflower last night, it was like a line
That's
of
fucking
fools
badass.
wanting to take pictures, and I was like, my wife was like, looking, what's going on? I was like, I don't fucking know. Just taking pictures.
Do you
That's
like
tight.
you see like the special? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
You see the
For me,
special as
bro.
a standard.
I'm old school about that in that aspect. I need my hour, or if I put anything out, I need it to be good, and I'll know whether or not it's good. You know, like I just did this thing for name drop, but I just did this Comedy Central thing. It's just like 7 hours, 7 minutes, 8 minutes that they put on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I wanted to make sure that was good. Ended up being good. I smoked weed before that taping. People were all surprised.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, why would I not smoke weed before a taping? If I'm
That's
gonna do
crazy, bro.
if I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a TV
That's
taping,
wild.
I'm gonna be myself.
Yeah.
Why would I go in there like all fucking nervous and sober? I was like, I'm still gonna. Maybe that means I have a problem.
I have my routine.
Why am I gonna change my routine for Comedy Central? Ah, come on, my miss.
It's just so different though, because you do hear comedians say like, "No, I need to be as sober as a fucking whatever the sober a duck, I guess. I don't know. I need to be as sober as a gopher." Okay. And then you hear other comedians like the homie Ken, who's just like, "I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I'll take a bum right before I get out." Get up on that, man. I love that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man. It's just funny though to hear like how. Like, the
it's your
contrast
shit.
between
That's what you
comedians.
do. That's what you do, and I feel like you shouldn't change that just because how you said like you're not changing it just for other fucking places. Like that's you.
Yeah.
That's how you kill it.
Like I kill a big ass bagel before every
podcast.
That's you. That's
just
that's
me.
you.
I have my
It's a very heavy
Or have
bagel,
breakfast and then have a bagel.
Yeah.
Latin centric podcast. You got like bagels on this podcast.
Yeah. Shout out to
You brought him all the way from.
You like bagels? Oh, is that what they were in the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love bagels.
Thank you, Beto,
Yeah,
for
a
your
little bit of
I
contribution.
appreciate that.
And I love that he brings me bagels.
Yeah.
So
that was also the weather report too.
So how far are you away from releasing your first special?
I mean, the processes are different, bro. Like I don't know. Like whether or not I want to do something independently, I'll figure that out within the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Or if somebody makes an offer to want to produce it.
Yeah.
You know,
So
that's all.
if somebody offered you a special, let's say tomorrow, you'd feel like you'd be
I would have ready.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. As in also like prepared, as in not only material, but like in your heart, you think you can just fucking go in. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Netflix, you hear that?
Hit 'em
If
up.
only that's how that works.
We know you watch this.
How off our sack.
Oh, you're starting to see a lot of comedians too release their shit on YouTube, man. Bro, that shit's killing it. Like there's a lot of stuff on YouTube about. Well, it's just more accessible. I think there's a lot more people on YouTube
Well, I just think stand up became oversaturated.
for sure.
Netflix started buying a lot of specials, and then like for whatever reason, Prime putting that shit on Prime don't do shit. Like I have a 7-minute clip on Prime for something called Laugh After Dark. You think anybody saw that shit? Nobody saw that shit. They're on Prime to buy shit. They're not there to fucking. So it's just hard, and the oversaturation in that it just caused a whole new wave of comics going like, well, I'm gonna create my own shit,
Right.
Yeah.
which is thriving.
And big comics, by the way,
Big
too.
comics,
Like,
yeah.
they were just like, "Fuck, I'm just release my shit on YouTube."
Well, and it's like big comics that you'd be surprised of, like, how is Netflix not giving you something?
That's crazy to me.
It's nuts.
Or a deal worth taking in their eyes, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure some have been reached out and they're like, oh, fuck off.
Fucking hella funny Monique. She had to come back with her tail in between her legs. She just released a special.
Yeah.
Remember, like 5 years ago, she was like, Netflix offered me $300,000. I would never, blah blah blah. Now she's like, hi, I love Netflix. It's like, you fucking hypocrite.
Talk to her ass.
You got Bob.
So like obviously you said that you have like kind of stage fright a little, but you still do it. Did you always have kind of fright in other things like in school, like when it came to talking girls and all that, or were you pretty confident like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go talk to this girl?
Nah, man, the opposite. So like that confidence started coming out through stand up. I was a shy fat kid. Shy fat kid. I talked a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I talked a lot of shit. I was on the cusp. I couldn't fight, but I wasn't. What I enjoyed about being young that I lost in my teenage years is that I wasn't afraid to get hit. Like I couldn't hit back, but it wouldn't stop me from talking shit. Yeah, like as you're getting hit, you're like, I remember one time I told, he was my homie, but I just wanted to see what the line was. I was like, I fucked your sister in a hotel room. I had to have been like 11.
That'll do
fire.
it.
And
That'll
then this
do it.
fool punched me in the ear to where fucking blood came out.
Oh,
And I was like, I got to remember this feeling because, consequences happen. Like, am I okay with this?
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I'm okay with this.
It was like,
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
like, I can still hear. We're
Yeah.
good.
Kidding, it wasn't a hotel, it was your room.
Yeah, you keep going, you double down.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
He's walking away.
it was your mom too.
Ear's still ringing to this day.
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Yeah. Look, mom, we're both deaf.
All right.
Oh, man.
We just met him today.
yeah.
I couldn't have passed it
No,
up.
that was good. I'm glad that you went for it.
I hope you never succeed in your stand-up career.
Yeah. I get
Give you a
blackballed.
curse.
Yeah.
He makes a phone call.
You act like I got power or something. I got shit.
Yeah, no, fool, that's the doorman. What are you talking about? The
Doorman's
He's not
got
gonna let
power.
me
You
in.
can't walk in.
The doorman is
Yeah.
crazy.
Kiss the rope, clean.
Yeah.
Nope.
Talk to another door guy.
Yeah. How you gonna get in? How you gonna see your set?
No. You can't get in. You can't get in.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro.
No, it is. I do feel it because same thing with me. I also like never had confidence. That's why I want to ask because like I never had confidence either when I was like in school and shit until like
still
some
doesn't.
shit switched on me.
Insecurities with your weight. That's all. You
Yeah.
gotta kind of.
I was skinny. I just I was just a bitch.
Shitty. He looked good. He was in great shape.
I thought I was talking to an OG fat.
Nah.
You're
He's
new
fake,
fat?
bro.
Yeah.
He's
This
fake.
metabolism gave up on him fat.
Yeah, but
Fuck.
I mean,
He
yeah,
clocked out.
I just
And I was fat as shit when I was.
Were you really?
Yeah, super. It was
Bro,
insane.
he was the fattest kid on the playground.
He wasn't fat.
No.
no, he had abs. That's
What's your problem, bitch? You don't even look fat.
Let me finish the bit. Fuck Texas.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right.
He's all, I was very fat. I was 500 pounds.
Yeah.
So how did you meet your now wife?
What a transition.
We went from
Sick ass.
his insecurities to
Yeah.
I met her at a wedding, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, as soon as you
damn.
start stand up, those insecurities go out the door. Like the girls think you're funny. They grab the ones. Like I'm not saying I was going after the prime, but like you get some of the weaker ones will come to you. You know what I mean? It's easy.
It's her wedding.
No, I'm talking about like on the road, the confidence goes away. Like if you do start something like a talent or something like that, who's to say that a 4 won't suck your dick in a Honda Civic? You know what I mean?
I got a Central, bro.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Well, come on.
It's not even,
Don't put me in
it's not even a hatchback, dude. Come on, bro.
17.
Yeah.
I was working a wedding. I was hosting a wedding for like money. I was like, oh fuck, I need gambling money.
How do you host a
Swear to
wedding?
God, I don't know. I made shit up. Fool. I was like, let's give it up. I was like, fuck, I needed that money for gambling. I was like, let's give it up for the uncle Tito. I was like on it, dude. I was fucking like, DJ, play that back. I was cheesing it for $300.
That's fire.
That's blackjack one.
Yeah.
They were throwing away money in that fucking
You
wedding.
spent that shit in 5 minutes on the
then
table.
My wife had like this fucking fat white girl, Melissa McCarthy energy. Like she was just like loud and sloppy, and she was just cracking jokes. I was like,
That's for me.
I like that.
It's love at first
I
sight.
like this fucking Candace Spam. Come here.
That's
Sexy bitch.
crazy. That's fire.
Bring that wagon over here.
Yeah.
It's like both of you are both going for the last hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
Yes. Shit.
Love at first
Bro,
bite.
Nah, it's mine. Okay, you can have it. You know what? You want to split it?
Yeah.
You guys do the thing with the forks like that.
Both at the fun, dude.
You can have it, but you can have to suck my dick afterwards.
That wouldn't have worked on her. That's the problem. That wouldn't have worked on her.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Dang, you gotta have
Did she ever press you about any of your problems?
What, like gambling? She
Yeah,
ever-
yeah,
Nah.
or anything
It's
like
not a
that.
problem.
Right?
I never really. Yeah.
It's not a problem if you don't know about it.
I never really like like brought up the life. I was really good at secretive in the beginning of a relationship of gambling. I never really brought it up a lot. But then like as we started to get like she was my fiance, that's when I kind of started to control it. So she never really saw that light, that really part of my life.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Thankfully, man, because I don't think we'd be together. We wouldn't be together. I was a fucking psycho.
It'd be tough.
Yeah.
To stay by someone's side like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, babe, I lost all of rent. Playing pike out. They don't want that shit.
Yeah.
Is she losing her end and gambling somewhere else too? Yes, I have rent.
Did you ever gamble outside of those sketchy ass rooms, or did you like video games and shit or anything like that?
I mean, I would do online blackjack. That shit. Yeah. That
You
shit.
lose your money on like that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's way too easy.
It's so easy. And then like I have a buddy who's playing it right now. I was like, you got to take it easy, bro, because I don't know if the algorithm if they just make you win at first, but like I put like $200 in, and I ran it up to like $3,700, and then I lost it all.
Damn.
I lost it all.
Yeah, of course.
Because I think I wanted to lose. You know, I don't know what it was, but I was like, whatever. I just now I'm like a lot better with money, but back then I didn't know what to do with money.
Wow.
I had no idea what to do with money. I kind of know what to do with money, and I got a white lady who could help me with it.
Facts.
Facts, you do.
Yeah.
Anyone try to tell anything?
So write a letter.
Strongly worded letter.
Well, if you want, just have her hit up Netflix. It might work.
She is like, she's trying to do that. Like, let me manage you.
See? Hey, she becomes your manager and your dude.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She managed you at the door. They try to tell you shit.
Yeah.
No,
Don't open that door.
No.
You're not speaking
It's a
to
push, not a pull.
Hey, damn.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go back to food about something. I wanted to ask you, what are 3 burger places that you recommend? Cause I know you like
Ooh, fuck. I haven't really hit that many burger. I know I like Further Win. I don't know if they have one out here.
called?
It's a smash burger place.
I love smash burgers.
I heard that's the move now.
For the Win out in Hollywood is one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite places, and it's just been diners, fool. Like I've just been eating at diners, like burgers
at night and
diners
shit?
late at night and shit. I really like the Norm's classic burger. I know that's fucking plain, but it's such a loyal thing to go to. I'll be drunk and fucking high.
You ever thought about doing like a food review channel or anything like that?
It's just been played out.
You don't think?
I
But not from a
watched it.
comedian standdent, I think.
I think people's comics. There are
Hell yeah,
comics out there
brothers.
that are still
There's
doing
another
that shit.
Trujillo that worked the same door, doing tacos. No,
No, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus
Trejo.
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 Not Trujillo.
No. Yeah, he does tacos con todo.
Tacos con todo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he games people up on some great fucking Mexican food. Low key, there's this dude Stephen Fury that works for the Avengers. This fool,
That's Nick.
I don't know how he does it. He's from Sacramento. This fool loves Mexican food more than anybody I know. So he puts me up on places, and I'm like fucking abuelitas making tortillas. I'm like, how did you find out about this fucking place?
fire.
He's like, I just know. I'm just no, you gotta know. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
When I first moved to LA, he took me to this place called is it La Azteca? This is tortilla company. It was fire, bro. It was just like, it was so good. Holy shit.
Hechas a mano, probably, huh?
Yeah, it's some of the best tortillas I've ever had.
Yeah, it's de mano for sure.
Yeah.
It's Guerrero. Just basic.
And like I fucking hate to be that person, but it is so fucking true. In Mexico, it's so fucking different, bro.
It is.
Like it's so amazing. It's just a different kind of spices and shit. It's just so different. Even a tortilla, bro. Like it's so fucking different, man.
Yeah.
The burritos they get, the more south you get, because my wife and I are like, everybody keeps talking about these San Diego burritos. I haven't had a San Diego.
Me either.
Never had one.
Never. And I was like, well, this fucking burrito's a burrito.
Yeah.
I just choose a place. I go here. I get a San Diego burrito. Is different, bro. It's not even close.
Really?
It's crazy.
Damn.
The tortilla, the meat, the guacamole, everything is just like, what the? And it was sitting in the car for an hour, bro. And I'm eating it. I'm like, I was like, this shouldn't be this busted. Why you been sitting here for an hour? And it was like, it was waiting for me.
Yeah.
And I had tasted no burrito like that in LA. And I've been trying to find it was perfect.
Yeah.
So I imagine the more south I get, there's
it's just
into
crazy.
Mexico, it's got to be crazy.
It just hits different when it's 8 a.m. and there's a chicken walking around, bro. You know? Yeah, it's just different.
And you know you're going to eat them later.
You got to be careful though how far you go south, because then you might run into penguins. Yeah.
God damn you.
Because then it becomes north. Yeah.
There'd still be a taquero there.
Yeah.
You eat penguin tacos.
That's fine.
What's your late night like guilty pleasure? Like you're like, fucking nobody's awake. I'm gonna fucking go and either get something or I'm gonna make some shit.
Oh, like if I'm at home, if
Yeah.
I'm at home, I make a fucking I'll make something with tortilla. It's gotta be something equal, like with a quesadilla, a fucking. I like the grilled cheese hybrids where you put the yellow cheese in the quesadilla instead. The little,
Okay.
Yeah, I like
the
that.
crafts.
Yeah, yeah.
You put crap.
I like that shit, but I know that I'm like, this is wrong, you know.
This is wrong.
This is wrong as fuck.
I'm
but
sinning.
It's
That is
so
kinda
good.
wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong as fuck.
Yeah.
But also, even in like my fast food, like Mexican food's so strong that my favorite fast food is Taco Bell.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Despite the criticism, like, Taco Bell's not real Mexican food.
I know it's not.
Hey,
I
where
mean,
what? What is this?
It's its own thing, though.
I don't care. I love it.
It goes by Mexican, because I worked at a Taco Bell for 3 months. Mexican inspired food is what they
Right.
call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's food for potheads.
That shit
Like,
is,
I just say when people try to say that shit, no shit. I don't think I'm walking into Mexico when I go here, bro. Like, I know what the fuck I'm getting here. Like, I know
What's your go-to order?
my go-to. Oh fuck, I got a list. Like for what?
Everything.
I don't know. I'll be real. Like lately, I feel like it's been Cane's. Just Cane's. It's just because it's open late as fuck. That's the
Crunch
thing.
Wrap Supreme.
There we go.
He's asking you about Taco Bell, bro.
No, dude, bro, you're so new fat that I can't even stay on one topic.
I talk about I get the I get the box because it just has everything. So it comes with the
Box.
burrito. It comes with the Doritos taco.
Cinnamon twist.
The cinnamon. I don't even eat those, but yeah. I honestly I'm so fat is I already not gonna replace those. I replace those for chips.
Fuck, I know. I'm so fat. I know that too. And I do the same
with the
exact
cheese
shit.
cup?
And then like I don't know if they still have it because I haven't been, but I think like recently I went like maybe a month ago and they had fries. So the fries are really fucking good there. So I'll just get the fries and nacho cheese.
I love Taco Bell, but it pisses me off because they'd be like, "Oh, you love that? We're taking it off the fucking menu." they like
see
that.
They did on purpose.
We
'cause
see
it's
it selling out.
We see so much success with a quesarito. Fuck it, take it off. Take it off the menu.
It's the same thing with like the Shamrock Shake. I've never had it, but that's the thing that they had at fucking McDonald's, the Shamrock Shake, or like the McRib. They'll get rid of it and then they'll bring it back.
Yeah.
The McRib sucks. The AM PM McRib is better than the McRib at
Oh
McDonald's.
shit! Okay, I've had that one.
AM PM
That
as a
was cool.
McRib?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
No way.
That's
They
your,
got
that's
corn dogs,
paisa
too.
food, dog.
I fuck up 8 corn dogs at 8
And the AM and the PM?
Bro, how?
You got people waiting. The truckers waiting. You got 8 of them.
Bro, I'll be like, whoever working the register, I'll be like, when's the next batch coming out?
You gotta get them fresh.
Thursday.
Yeah, because dude, AMPM food is fire, bro. Y'all can say whatever the fuck
It
y'all
is. I
want.
like the burgers.
Yeah, I'll get like 2 double cheeseburgers at AMPM and like a fucking bag of hot Cheetos.
And you got an
Straight
extra
up.
I don't give a
large
fuck. I'm
fountain
a
drink.
delinquent. I
I'm
can
a
go to
piece
the
of
fuck
shit.
I
Extra
I get,
large,
like, 3
an
corn
extra
dogs.
large fountain drink for like $2, bro. Come on.
I'll get a slice of pizza. Wait, does AM
At
PM?
AMPM?
No, you're talking about
No,
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Oh, 7-Eleven has.
Yo,
I'll eat the
you're on
whole
another
box.
turf.
$5.
You might as well take a fat
You get
bite.
offended.
You might as well take
Side-eyed
a
the
bite of
fuck out
a
of me.
cardboard
Yeah,
box.
but like AMPM's paisa food. You know what I mean? That's
It is.
like
Okay.
that's that.
Like the taquitos and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. And then 7-Eleven's like homeless guy food. You just
Fact.
It
Well,
is.
I'm homeless, so.
no, 'cause that's where I was living in my car. It'd be me. I'd be getting like, let me get that slice of pizza, and literally a fool who I wish this was a joke. This fool got up from his heroin nap. Let me also get the same slice of pizza. I was like, fuck, I gotta change my life.
The wings there are
Let me take
fire,
some
though.
fucking acid, switch my life around. Bro, I like Taco Bell, but it's like I gotta shut this shit down. You know, like if I eat Taco Bell, the night's over.
Cacazo, baby.
Yeah, no, I actually
Night was
get-
over when you went to Taco Bell. Though.
But I get chorro like a motherfucker on Taco
Really?
Bell. Yeah.
don't
McDonald's
get
the
me
same
like that.
shit.
don't
I
get
love
that.
McDonald's, bro.
I think everyone gets chorro off of Taco Bell, though. That's what I always thought. I was just
You
like,
good? You
accepted that.
chilling?
He's chilling.
Your stomach
McDonald's
is
though.
different.
No, McDonald's.
McDonald's will fuck me
Yeah,
up.
same here. McDonald's fucked me up.
Don't care. I'll still fuck up 4 double cheeseburgers. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I know the night's over when I'm going to either McDonald's or
Yeah, that's
Taco Bell.
The food
Yeah.
there is
I'm
fantastic.
calling it
though.
a night because I'm just gonna eat and shit on it. And
I'm a big Wiener Schnitzel guy.
no,
Late at night.
never had
maybe
it
like
like that,
11.
We all get those coupons, fool. We're all big Schnitzels fine.
Yeah. I want that corn dog for $3,
that
bro.
free Sunday is crazy.
Yeah.
I see people in there with no coupons. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, bro?
You like this place like that?
I just got my paycheck. Leave me alone.
Fool's getting the fucking sandwich with the cut hot dog. I'm like, you're not supposed to get that shit.
Direct deposit just hit. I gotta represent.
Hey, put us on your order. Put us on your Taco Bell order.
My Taco Bell order,
Yeah,
I'll get the Mexican pizza meal and then Doritos Locos Tacos.
Oh, you were happy as fuck when that shit came back, huh?
Oh fuck yeah, I was.
You protesting?
You were protesting.
I protested for the fucking Frito. What was that one?
The crunch wrap?
The burrito one?
Yes,
With the
burrito with the
Fritos. Oh,
Fritos,
that's
the
good.
hot Fritos.
That's good.
But it had the hot Fritos in there.
Yeah.
I protested for that shit.
They came back.
Yeah, I know. They told me.
I got the email.
I was the one who started the protest.
I didn't know you slang dope like that. Only people who eat that shit are fucking low level drug dealers.
Yeah.
They're like, let me get the 99-cent Frito burrito.
Hey, is the pizza actually that good? I've never had it.
The Mexican pizza?
Yeah, I've never
I
had
like it a lot, man.
I've heard it's good.
Here's the thing. It's absolute fucking trash. But like, I love it. It's garbage, but I love it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love garbage show. I mean, I get it. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
When you see people watch reality TV and you're like, that is fucking trash, but they're like attached to it. That's what Taco Bell is. It's my reality TV, man. It's trash, but it's good as fuck.
I feel it, dude. I'll be in the drive-thru and I know I shouldn't be there, and I'll be just like contemplating why the fuck am I here, and I'll be like this. Yeah, hi. Can I get a number 3? Like, I know. Well, I'll be like, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'll have a number 3. Like, I know. Thanks.
You ever be in that line sober?
Yeah.
In that fucking late
That's a
night,
good
1
call.
a.m. sober, bro, sitting there, fucking people blowing smoke behind me, someone in the front drunk, can't even barely going forward, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, yeah, I'm the same shit as they are. What the fuck am I
These
doing?
are my fucking people. This is America.
What the fuck am I doing?
You just explained like my last night.
Of sound mind, just like let me get it.
Like yesterday, I didn't eat for a good fucking while, like because I've been.
You're on a diet.
I was so busy, I just couldn't fucking eat dinner or anything. So I went to Cane's last night, and I just fucking went, and I was like, "What are you doing here, bro?" And I was like, hey, "I'm hungry. That's what I'm doing here." And I just,
What are you doing here, step bro?
Yeah.
I was just hungry, bro. Have you had Cane's like that?
Man, it's just the sauce. It's all it is.
Thank you.
Finally,
Chicken's
someone
good.
said it.
So it's In-N-Out. Yeah, I mean the
Fuck yourself.
That's
chicken's
true. I
good.
mean, it's true. I fucking I get extra that sauce. I like the
In-N-Out?
sauce.
You like In-N-Out?
Yeah,
I don't
love
like
it.
the
Yeah, I
sauce.
love
I
In-N-Out.
love Saul.
You don't love In-N-Out?
Probably you're in my top 5.
It's basic.
Do you like what?
Why do you hate it?
I don't hate In-N-Out.
the fries?
This is how it happens. They put words in my mouth. It's okay.
But
I haven't put shit in your mouth, bro.
You put that shit in your mouth.
You're putting In-N-Out in my mouth. No, I mean In-N-Out's cool, but like, and don't get me wrong, I'll fucking go all out when I go on it. Like, I don't get like a regular ass little. I'll get like a 4x4. You know?
Yeah.
I believe you.
I like.
You're on a diet.
Have you had Whataburger?
You're on a
have.
diet.
Which one's better?
4x4 on a diet is crazy.
I'm just trying to help him out.
Yeah.
You're on a diet.
I didn't even catch that slight.
Yeah, it's different. The comparison isn't even because if you compare it to like Jack in the Box, because they have like extra shit. Like they have like chicken tenders.
So the burger.
It's not a burger place. It's like a fancy Jack in the Box.
Right.
So the comparison's invalid.
Fact.
Oh.
I'm spinning right now. But shout out Texas.
I've never even had Whataburger.
Shout out! Did you not like?
That's how this whole. That's how this whole
Fuck
hater
no.
thing started.
That's how I started the whole fuck Texas thing.
Yeah.
'Cause-
They get mad at that shit.
yeah,
They get mad at
yeah.
that
Oh, bro.
shit.
Fuck them. I don't care anymore. I'm back on my fuck Texas shit. Fuck
Get
that
mad.
whole bullshit ass state.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
No, I fucking do love that out here. Like they're changing the food shit. Like they're adding a lot of shit from LA. It's like shit that you probably seen out there is not coming out here. Like Dave's Hot Chicken,
Yeah.
Rallies. Like we're getting a lot of restaurants that are like we're only popular.
We're trying to sell the IE to you.
Yeah.
we have all the food out here, man.
You got it now.
Yeah.
We might get a Whole Foods. Who knows?
We got a Norm's right here.
Yeah.
You guys got a Norms right here?
Yeah.
I'm fucking sold, man.
That's all
Right,
it
it's
took.
5
was a
minutes
North?
from here.
I love
Yeah.
I love a good diner. Diners is like I feel like if it's the perfect hang, it's the perfect after a show, before a show.
No one judges you at a diner. That's
Yeah,
the
no,
thing.
you could get well, unless you get, out of pocket shit at a diner like spaghetti. Then you're gonna get roasted.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
No, bro, I've done
Bro,
that.
that's this guy though.
I'm pot roasted.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Bro, this guy
Don't put me
No,
in that.
no.
You're on a diet.
I
Not anymore.
don't.
Not anymore.
We'll go to
I
a
would get
restaurant.
pot roast at Denny's and I'd be drunk and I'd be sobering up halfway through the meal and I look over at my friends like, why'd you guys let me order this?
Meanwhile, they got the Grand Slam.
Yeah, I should be eating eggs. I should not be eating this pot roast. You piece of shit.
You waited like 2 hours for your
I was so mad. mad. I remember eating the pyro. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Faded though.
Was it good though?
I mean,
Yeah, it was bomb.
it's fucked up though because it was a quiet Denny's. At one point, each there, ding. I was like, I know that's my pot roast in the microwave. I know that's my pot roast
That
in the
shit came
microwave
out
right now.
sizzling.
This shit came out like that out of a bag.
The astronaut food.
Straight out the fucking freezer.
Fuck.
Is it an astronaut
What do you
food?
do with that one? What do you?
The astronaut food, you shake it.
Oh,
Yeah,
You ever been to space?
Yeah.
I think checking off the astronaut.
Been to space.
Nah, I remember.
Nah,
like,
but I've had a Milky Way.
I remember the first and last time I ever went to a diner with my friend because he ordered some weird
It ain't the
shit.
last.
Me at a diner, I'll get like a burger or some regular fucking shit. They forgot meatloaf. Who the fuck gets meatloaf at a goddamn diner, bro?
Was it like a mom and pop diner or like a fucking Denny's?
It was Corky's. I'd say it's a cool, popular diner, right?
Corky's is like Denny's,
It's
but
like-
it's
It's
like
like
that.
a little, like a tier above, but
Yeah, but a tier under norm.
because they have a little bakery.
Was he high?
No,
All right.
just
He's
bugging.
he's just insane. Yeah.
John,
He
let me
might have
tell
been
you-
drunk.
Let me
Nah.
tell you the guy that Johnny is. One time we were out drinking like as homies and shit, and this guy orders a charcuterie board. I swear to
Fuck
I
these
swear to
guys.
God. And then he gets mad at us because we didn't get any of the fucking cheese.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'll get something for them. Like, what do you guys want? And they didn't say shit.
Did you eat the whole charcuterie board?
Yeah, you best believe he fucking
I
did.
didn't. It had blue cheese. That shit was gross.
By the time he was done, there was
You didn't
a,
like what he ordered, bro. Why don't you expect us to like that shit?
Is that? But you ate everything but the blue cheese?
No, I didn't eat everything because I ordered food too. And obviously I left it for others.
But he was so pressed. He was like, "Why the fuck aren't you guys eating this?" All right, bro.
Fuck you
I
guys.
came here to get a Michelob, bro. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Whatever. I'm Michelob.
I got a charcuterie board for the table.
No,
get wings for the table. Get fries for the table.
And I'm trying to eat healthier, and look, they fucking judge me.
Let me get a
That shit had walnuts.
4 modelos and a charcuterie board for
to go.
the homies.
Hey, that shit was good. Fuck that.
I bet it
you guys.
was.
I love a good charcuterie board.
That
but
shit was
time
good. It
and
had
place.
jam.
Yeah, time and place.
Time
brother.
and place.
Who's the worst type of person to go to like a restaurant with in your mind?
Bad tipper.
You think so? A
Bad
tipper?
tipper, bro. Like at the end, I remember growing up with this kid. He was rich.
Yeah.
His name was Brandon.
Shout out
This fool,
Brandon.
yeah, shout
go,
out Brandon.
Brandon.
You were a terrible tipper, bro. We went to this pizza place in Lake Tahoe, and he was like, "Oh, I hate mushrooms," and it was on the whole pizza. I was like, "Well, we could just tell him, let's not eat the pizza, take it back with no mushrooms." He goes, "Nah, it's fine." For weed, half the pizza. He was like, "Actually, I changed my mind."
It's a piece of shit. Yo, Brandon's an asshole.
Straight asshole.
And that wasn't the worst part?
No, and then after he was like, he wanted to dip out on the meal. I was like, "No, we're not gonna. You're rich. How you gonna dip out on the meal?"
Yeah.
That's
And
why
then-
he's rich.
And then I wanted to like in just instances like that. He barely put enough money in to cover the tab, not the gratuity.
Yeah.
And then it was different instances where this fool would be like, put money down. He'd be like, "Oh, that's enough for my meal," but then he'd leave out. Like, what about the fucking server? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
I hate people like that. They've never. That means just that they've never worked in
Fact.
or never. Yeah, or
Yeah,
talked to
type of
anybody, which
service.
weirds me out. Now I'm like. I'm trying. I don't got that much money, but I at least tip 20%.
Yeah, I'm on that
Yeah.
wave too now. Just 20, like no less than 20. And motherfuckers look at you like 20. You're doing too much. It's like, nah, that's like I feel like that's fair.
Sometimes I feel like it's not
20 is not
enough.
even that much. To be
Unless like the
honest.
server did some dumb shit or they like they weren't even.
Nah, even still, I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
feel
it
guilty
really
sometimes
depends,
putting
too.
only like a 20% tip because then they kind of look at you like,
Well, that's an entitled server.
Yeah.
Because you do like people like, "Oh, he only tipped this." I was like, it was 20%.
But it'll be like Subway and they're like eyeing me and shit. Like, you're not going to get the money.
No, we had an instance though where we it was a fuck up. It was a big fuck up on our part. But it was mostly on my part. And this was like we were younger too.
There
But
you
how
go.
long ago was this?
A little bit younger.
2 years?
Two,
3 years
three
ago?
years ago.
I don't know. And so not that young. But
3 years younger.
we were at this sushi spot and by the end of it I was like, "Hey, you know what? Like I'll cover the tab. You guys just Zelle me and shit or whatever the fuck we were using at the time, Cash App or something." And then but I tipped like how I would have just tipped on my own shit.
You didn't ask.
I didn't, but it was like in the moment because I was just like, we were talking and shit. We were like in this deep conversation. I forget what it was, and I paid
It
for
was
the.
about tipping.
I paid for the bill, and I tipped just what I would have tipped, not
And
what,
we stayed.
not all together, right? So the
Oh, okay.
so the owner of the restaurant comes out and she's like, "Hey, like, was there anything wrong with the food?" And I was like, "No, why?
Like, how
what's
was
going-"
it?
And like, "Oh, it's because I noticed you tipped like whatever the fuck it was, like something low."
Yeah.
And she was just like, "Oh, the bill was more than $150 or something." And you guys
You tried to
only tipped
press
this."
us about it.
And then just she got like in our face, and like, by the way,
That's out of pocket.
I was apologetic as fuck like in the beginning, but then like after she wouldn't leave, and I was like, hey, lady, can you just get out of my face? So
Yeah, it was out of pocket.
Yeah, but she would not leave. I'm not kidding you. She was like in front of us for like 5 minutes, and we were still trying to be like nice, but it got to a point where like we had to like be like, hey, lady, this is enough. You know, like you got what you got, and by the way, like if you want it, you can take it. If you don't, you don't have to. You know, like because I was like, by the way, I was like, you still didn't even know if like my friends. I was like, it was a misunderstanding on our part. My bad, but you still don't know if they were gonna tip on the like cash or something on the side, right? Because you know sometimes you do that, like you won't tip with your debit card, you'll tip with cash and shit. But yeah, she was like in our fucking face, like and all of us were all
That's
like,
what I mean, entitled shit.
yeah,
Like you could kind of tell that she was probably pissed about other shit, and she wanted to take it out on us. You know, like I felt that. But I don't know if you guys felt that. But I felt like she just wanted to take it out on us.
Nah, some of these servers, they understandably feel that they are worth.
It was the owner though, bro.
I know. Yeah. Well, that the server probably went to go complain to the owner, and the owner
maybe.
was probably like, "That's right." Yeah, it's like, all right, well, sometimes you take an L. It sucks.
Yeah.
Whether it be inadvertently or on purpose, sometimes you take an L. You just go, that person sucks, or like it was an accident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
It kind of seemed like poaching though, because wasn't it? Didn't you guys also say like she started referencing like the community?
Oh yeah, she was like, oh, everybody here always tips well, and this and that.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, lady, it was a misunderstanding. Believe me, it was like, I would like consider myself like a decent tipper, you know. I was like, it was just like a fuck up, but she was just not letting us have it.
She was like, I have to pay my servers. Like that's on you. Like what the
fuck?
You try to blame like the whole.
yeah, you should be paying your servers more money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? They shouldn't be like, if you want to complain about it, then complain about the wages you pay your servers. But I mean,
It was nuts, man. It was one of the crazy. But if there's one thing that experience taught me, it was like, hey, bro, make sure you pay more attention to shit when you're tipping.
It makes a great clip. Oh, we took two different things from.
Oh, okay, yeah. It did make a great clip.
If it's a shitty server, I will give them no tips. But if they talk to me like that, I'm not nice.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, go fuck yourself, you stupid bitch. Like, I instantly go from like, oh yeah, to like, fuck you, cunt, get the fuck out of my face.
And you with a good
I
camera,
instant that way. I don't pivot when I go hot fast.
Oh, so you just flip the switch?
Yeah, real bad. Like to a point where I'm like trying to be nice, and that where I've called a server that deserves to be called a cunt to her fucking face.
You're my hero.
What do you mean?
I don't
I'm gonna
have
get
it
you
in
on
me,
my
bro.
shirt, fool.
Well, see, I'm also worked in the back, so
Yeah.
servers and line cooks. There's always been a never-ending war between the back and the front.
But they stay fucking though.
Yeah,
They stay fucking.
They fuck for a little bit, and
Yeah.
then like they break up, and then it's even worse relations.
Yeah.
Fuck.
For sure. Hey, bro, it's been a fucking honor to have you.
Thank
on
you,
the
bro.
podcast, bro.
This was fun.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad-
You guys got a good fucking podcast going.
Appreciate you, bro.
It was a
You
great
got-
time, and
Johnny,
we
stay on
appreciate
that diet, all right?
you. Yeah, we appreciate you coming all the way out.
Of
here
course,
from
bro.
LA, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm rooting for you, bro. I hope you release that special.
Yeah, man, for sure. That's just coming, bro. Don't worry about it.
Appreciate that.
Two
Thank
things, bro. I don't even think you need the special. For one, I don't even think you need the special, like to fucking.
But he said it himself. He's old school like that.
I know, but honestly, from like a fan perspective, is like I don't think you need the special to
I
be as
appreciate
great as
Yeah.
you already are. And two, I forgot the second part. So,
So you don't need a
yeah.
special.
With that said, can you go ahead and plug yourself? And then
Hey,
say where to
what's up,
find you?
everybody? Saul Trujillo at Saul Comedy on Instagram, at Mulleted Man on TikTok. I got 2 podcasts as well. They're on Comedy Store Studios. I got Dogs of Browntown. That's me
Oh.
and Joel Jimenez. He's at a Kill. He does Kill Tony. He's
Oh, that's
Kill
badass.
Tony. And then my buddy Hormos Rashidi. That's just 3 brown dudes talking shit. And then we got I got This Week in Crime, which I do with comedian Steve Fury, where we find like weird ass crime and we roast it.
That's badass.
It's hard to not believe he's not an Avenger, by the way. He fucking worded that like.
Instead,
Stop crying.
He's just a former drug dealer from Sacramento. That's all he was.
And this podcast episode is coming out next Wednesday. So do you have any future days you want to promote, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, I'd have to look at my calendar, but you know what? Just check my calendar out. It's soulcomedy.com and just check my. Yeah, I always post on that shit. Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, and thank you for coming again. And I want to say shout out to my girl, my family, my friends, all my loved ones who have been shouting us out and sharing us and getting us to 10K where we're at. I really appreciate it. This guy's a really funny guy. Make sure you guys go check out all his stuff.
Yeah, and when the clip comes out, whatever clip you want to post that's funny, just make sure you send me the collab.
All right.
We'll get some views on it.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Johnny?
I want to give a shout out to everybody that be supporting, all my friends, all the fans that be hitting me up and shit, just saying good shit, and
all the bitches you be fucking.
All the
just like everybody that be supporting us and just be like really showing that shit. I appreciate it. And a big shout out to Saul for pulling up, and a shout out to Tito in the back. Appreciate it.
Good. Shout out to everybody.
Texas.
Texas. Fuck Texas. Fuck Whataburger.
Yeah, shout out to everybody here. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Saul for pulling up, bro.
Yeah.
We really fucking appreciate you. We'll for sure be at your future show around here.
Hell yeah.
We'll all be there.
Come to the improv. We'll be there for sure.
We'll always go to the improv. We about to try to sell out for Ken when he comes out here.
Fuck yeah, bro.
So we would love to do that with you too. All our homies will pull up and just go have some
Hell
fun
yeah.
here. And shout out to my family, the boys again, Tito, and my girl, and we out. Peace.
Shout out, hold up real quick. Can you go ahead and look into the camera and say, ponte las pilas to the fans?
Ponte las pilas, cabrón.
Let's go.
That's right.